Welcome, Kevsyourking. It's Kev. Yes, your guy not in the sky. We're in a Scania. So we're Scania Man here with my friends and having a good time. We're as I mentioned to you guys before. I'm gonna go ahead and take the load here, but we're going to enjoy a nice drive from Hanover here. I am in ProMods 2.75, and you can see they've redone quite a bit of the map here. This went from 20% to 15% because of the map versions, etc. They redid a lot of the stuff, which reset the areas that I have traveled. So we're going to do this real quick. I need to connect the trailer and then I can map out the ride and we can go from there. So we're going to, boom, take fifth wheel is loaded. We're officially under contract now to head to Acaruna, Logistica Atlantica. We have used packaging. It's a very long distance drive, so we're going to be here for a few hours. Sit back and relax. Going to play all sorts of casual music, enjoy it a little bit, and see some sights along the way in ProMods 2.75 and Truckers ETS2 Euro truck. So I need to do this. So let's go to the map. Okay, so there are certain routes that are a little more effective for us over the long haul that can help me get through some of the bells and whistles here. We want to stay on the A10, but there are others here. Oh. I forgot. I gotta do a right click, not left click. So, Deuceburg's gonna be kind of a funky drive. So, what I am going to do is take 5. We're gonna jump down 5 and then go west. So let's go. You know what? This is going to take us around Paris. But there's always tollways everywhere. Take the A10, it's going to come down to Bordeaux. And that's going to skip me past where some of these are. The Vuelta a España is in Andorra. Got a mountain pass to find up there? No, not really. Okay, well, the raging debate in my head is, do I want to even go there? Do I want to hit France or not? Paris, I should say. There's a lot of road here. We haven't caught the 836 of Strasbourg either. So if I take 5, know what? I think I'm gonna skip this for now. I want to come down through Manheim. Okay. If I go there, yeah, let's do that. It's gonna give me extra 200 miles, but it's gonna cover some new territory for me, and we'll come back and investigate this stuff. Paris I've been through before, so, but not in ProMods. And what I find just absolutely fascinating is that all of this that I explored is all been marked as untouched. So we're all set here. We're gonna go ahead and head on out. Give it a smack and let's go. So hop in the cab.
Turn left. Turn left. Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
All right, we are on our way. Stay off the curb. We're good to go. Awesome.
Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left.
Alright, hold on 2 seconds here. Alright.
Reduce the reliance on foreign imports and pledging to maximise extraction of fossil fuels if they're re-elected. The investigation is underway after a woman died in a fall from a block of flats in Southampton. Emergency services plan to hold a protest on Monday.
Gotta tippy toe a bit because these loads are gonna be kind of tippy here. I don't want to dump the load. We're on our way to Spain. I would hate to have to start over, as they say. Right? I can't tell. Is my recording still going, or am I dropping frames, or what? Hard to tell.
Keep left.
Oh, you can see the trailer just anxious to want to tip.
They say, look, it wouldn't be our priority, but yes, at some point in time, anybody who comes here in that way would be deported. Is that what you want to see? And what about the tearing up the human rights element of this? You've now got people in Labour, Reform, and Tories are saying to solve this problem, we need to start doing away.
Yeah, what I don't understand is why is it 50? So I had to choose whether or not I did this on convoy mode or multiplayer and Truckers MP, etc. But I don't get the traffic unless I'm in a populated area on Truckers MP. But yeah, so I really had a hard time. I debated on whether or not to use this profile just go single player, which is what I'm in right now. I'm in single player, but we're in ProMods 2.75 single player. So this is my first major haul in, meaning major. I did a smaller one the other day, and I actually tipped too. Did another load that never got credit in Sheffield, Birmingham to Sheffield, but did a small Sheffield load on TMP to test it out earlier. Now we're on our first big run, and as I mentioned before, my first one a while ago, it's just kind of a preview, was gonna head down to Spain. Have not been in Spain in forever, and check out to see what ProMods looks like in Spain. What I find interesting here is the speed limit says 50, but is it really is? Don't know. ProMods alter the physics, that's why I got a tippy toe around here, because I do not want to tip, but at the same time, dang, this could take an hour or two. Probably a couple hours at this rate.
country, and they want to quash that. And we're doing everything we can with our UK partners and our Ukrainian friends to try and make sure that Ukraine stays strong and actually connected, particularly to the UK.
You can feel it. It just wants to go tippy tippy, so I gotta be careful. Okay, am I going left or what are we doing here? No, we're going to the right. Okay. Whoa! Dude, what were you doing that fast for?
And then exit right.
Exit right? Whoa, okay, exit
Exit
right.
right.
Dial 911, we had a guy crash behind us. Whoa. That was interesting. Got a touch of lag there for a second. I don't think ETS has had any improvements over its actual physics per se, meaning ability to draw the world. So I swear I have this on Ultra, but for whatever reason, I don't know, I'll have to watch a video, but I don't know, man. This doesn't feel like it's high dev. UHD quality, you know what I'm saying, mate? Yeah. See that little delay there for a second? Now I got cars coming at me at full speed, so I don't know, it says it's 50 and yet the AI is acting like it's 150. So I have no idea if it's just
Keep left.
ProMods not taking the right kind of advantage of the optimizing the graphics, or if they just did something kind of funky. Because what they did is they took the base game and they've enhanced it. With a little bit more realistic roads and ramps and signs and things, and at the same time I don't know if they've locked in the definition stuff that's required here. Maybe because I had to take a standard average mirror perception, things like that, that it just automatically dumped the overall options of the game down to a different level, but lower graphic detail. But I have this on a 4K UHD with 1 millisecond, so I shouldn't be experiencing any screen tear, which is good. Am I supposed to stay on the right here? Don't know if I'm supposed to stay in the right. Hard to tell. Yeah, it was. Okay. Okay. I don't know what that means. Oh, we're in Baden-Württemberg, Canton? Province? District? I don't know. What does that mean, mate? I don't know.
Keep left.
Okay, keep left. Yet stay in the right lane. It's interesting the radio just isn't.
Completely abolish the ECHR is not very good. I know there is some ridiculous cases in the past where somebody did not like the chicken nuggets or something.
Yes, but again, there's always yes, I know the case you're talking about. It was somebody who was as a foreign criminal who wasn't deported because of the claim that his child wouldn't like the chicken nugget.
Always the best music. London's Smooth Radio.
No thanks.
Classics.
So how many copyrights am I going to get out of this ride? take this up a couple miles an hour. Kind of back down slightly.
We play all the hits. This is Trucks MFM. When I'm gone, I'm never really gone. You think you're moving on, but it won't be for long. You'll see when I'm gone, I'm never really gone. You think you're moving on, but no one's gonna feel like. Thought it would be easy to
Keep
forget
right
me.
and then exit right.
Now your bed's empty, you're waking up sweating.
Okay. I gotta take the right here. Well, we are in France. We are in France. In Grand East. Okay. And what kind of little French speedster was that? I don't know. Alright, let's roll. Now we can hit 60. We can do 60 right there. It won't take me long to get back in the groove. Just gotta adjust my wheel a bit. Get some weird feedback now and then in certain roads, etc. That's okay. I mean, it's all part of. This is like flight simming. If you step away from it for a while, then you run right into a tough landing situation. It makes you a bit more prone to make a mistake. Let's just put it that way. The odds are ever not in your favor if you step away from it too long. All good. Okay, so we're 1,290 miles to go. So we are expected to arrive within the next 27 hours. Whoa. You see the lean? I had to go with it. We're gonna Formula One through here a bit. Okay. Yeah. These are all X'd. So I have a feeling I am going to get whacked if I go through them. ProMods is not letting you go ahead and spin through the pass. Oh, okay.
Reroute. Go straight on.
So that's interesting. Alright, well, now that I know, plan accordingly. If I'd have gone full speed for the direct pass-throughs, it would have crashed. Those white X's tell you can't cross through that. And France is full of toll roads. Sorry, just a bit. Yeah, of course the AI shows up. Nope, 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 nope. There we go. See, this is no different than the Microsoft Flights and stuff. This game will challenge you, and it will force you to do certain things. Like if it knows you're coming up fast on something, like another traffic icon or traffic item, which is a truck or car, it'll spawn another faster vehicle to cut you off from being able to change lanes, force you to brake and slow down, and commit to. Oh man, that was kind of weird. Got a weird lean there. Bizarre. If you look in my left mirror, you can see that trailer lean. And when it gets to a certain... Ah, shoot. Hope I didn't cross over 63. Shoot. I'm afraid I just put my load into a fast trip mode instead of a normal trip mode.
Keep right. And then
You have
exit
speed
right.
restrictions. Alright, whoa.
Exit right.
Okay. I gotta adjust my
Go
brakes,
straight
man.
on.
That was too hard on the brakes.
Keep right.
Day or night, we play all the hits. Truck Sim FM.
See, it just wants to lean really hard. I'm getting a weird tippy balance kind of feeling in my feedback on my steering wheel. Alright, well, here's what it is. Jitterbug. Come on, Jitterbug. Oliver, no, pay attention to the road. It was Oliver, and I didn't catch that. Must be districts or regions or something. Anyway. Rock and roll. Here we'll back AI off just a bit. Okay, where are we going here? Which ones are open, mate? I got no speed zone. There are no card passes here, so shoot. Thank you, ProMods. Turkeys. $109 for the tow. Whew. Yikes.
Keep left. Keep left.
Exciting people, the chance to win one of our frequent giveaways, and the opportunity to take one of our staffing positions when they become available. Whether new or experienced, everyone is welcome. Interested? Check us out at globaltracking.uk.
Picture this. You're by the beach, sun on your face, and no deadlines in sight. That's the vibe at the Mile. We're a virtual trucking company for everyone. Casual drivers or hardcore truckers, no monthly requirements, no pressure. Just drive when you can, your way, laid back and welcoming. At the Mile is like a vacation. Whether you're new or a pro, our team makes your journey smooth and fun. Why not drive your way? The At the Mile way.
On the open road, it's not just about hauling loads, it's about riding with pride. At Ironstein Logistics, we're more than a virtual trucking company. We're a community of passionate drivers.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Slow down, man. All of a sudden that speed changed. Come on, baby. Yeah, wow. What are we doing here? Definite ProMods. ProMods would do this kind of stuff all the time. So, very interesting to say the least. back to full speed. Only to come to this corner and then find out, oh, by the way, it was only 30. And you tip it.
Keep left. What happened to the music, man? Okay, that was interesting.
Where he was defending the principle of inflation-linked debt, saying that in the long run, the jury was out whether it had been a good thing. I mean, I really think that Rishi Sunak's worst move was to borrow so much during COVID and make it inflation-linked, which just turned out to be an absolute nightmare. As you say, the big problem with government policy is that not even Liz Truss was
Alps
up for
Côte
cutting
d'Azur.
government spending.
right.
And the reason that these governments are so unwilling to cut government spending is because government spending is so high.
Spending.
At Mayo Clinic, we're fixing the unfixable, combining robotics and an endoscope to perform spinal fusion surgeries more safely and effectively. Learn more at mayoclinic.org/possible. Mayo Clinic, you know where to go.
It's never the right time, whenever you're cold, when little by little by little it's
At Mayo Clinic, we're fixing the...
You better talk about short. A little bit of look at what you had, but could not.
Hello, Bueller? Bueller? I got no radio stations. What's going on? Whoa. Okay. Oh, wait. Seriously. Now you're open. So strange. I don't know why those other ones weren't working. ProMods making it stop.
Smooth chill.
Between 10 and midnight, Stephen Howie and Grooveline, all of that coming your way. Once again, thank you very much. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. I'm back with you tomorrow, a little bit earlier tomorrow. I'm in at 10 covering Mr. Bobby G till 12, then 12 till 2, my normal show. So I'm with you tomorrow, 10 till 2. I shall very much look forward to speaking to you then. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Going to play out with Train and play that song. Bye for now.
get the orbit and then it ends.
Keep left.
What needs to be done. You said you weren't a big fan of Tom
Okay.
Brown. I respected them. I grew up in the 90s, right? And to be honest with you, as far as I'm concerned, bar the Iraq War, Tony Blair is the best prime minister this country has had in living memory. In my
well, it's certainly very capable. I'll give you that. And I remember being at the LSE at the time when Anthony Giddens was coming out with the third way, which was basically capitalism of the human face, which they pursued, and they did it successfully. And I agree with you.
Do you know what I mean? You know the biggest mistake that they made, like the biggest one, right? Before the election, they said they've got their tax policy that they were not going to raise taxes on, you know, VAT, electricity, all that. That was a big sentence, right? That was the biggest mistake they could have done. You know what? They were going to win the election anyway. They didn't want me to do that. And by doing that, they put themselves in the crisis corner, and they're trying to basically raise taxes through different ways. They're just going to have to do it. They were going to win the election anyway. They didn't have to do that. So my advice to the government would be, get your head down, ignore all this noise, right? Look for real solutions that are going to do this stuff. And, you know, when we get to like 3 years' time, 4 years' time, then start looking at the polls a bit more. This is politics at the end of the day. We want delivery. We want action. We've got this massive majority. Starmer, you will have no excuse if you fail. I'm sorry. I will not. You know,
as I understand it, Sir Keir Starmer is right in the process of reshuffling his number 10 inside a team of advisors. Are you putting your hand up, Mario?
You know what, Starmer, you've got my number. You can find me easily.
I know, but I honestly think you could do a lot worse, frankly, because you're coming out with some very sensible approaches and actually growing a backbone, using your whips, having some discipline, looking at the point on the horizon, and I agree with you, some of the things are reasonably good, like the idea to reform the NHS. I'll hold my fire and see how they do, but they need to stick the course. This flip-flopping in the wind is going to get them absolutely nowhere.
Let it reform. The one key line that you said earlier, right, was that reform is now becoming a viable
Yes, it is. It is.
At the beginning of the cycle when they got I thought reform, they got five seats. They didn't really do anything, but they are now becoming.
But they're setting the agenda, and they are in tune with the concerns and the priorities of a number of people in the country, not everyone, but a growing number. Very good to speak to you as always. Thank you for your call. Elisa says this. Ali, the Blair government did not inherit the utter mess that the Conservatives left. Take responsibility, Ali. We are only a year in. Starmer does not have a magic wand. Even in 1945, it took years to recover from World War II, and it was easier because everyone was working towards one goal. Elisa, respectfully, I disagree with you. I'm not here to defend the Tories. It was complete and utter disaster.
I don't know. I'm not following the conversation real well on the radio here.
Although I think
Bush
tried to do his best, but he was on a losing wicket after the complete trust debacle and the Boris fiasco before. But, Elisa, the Prime Minister has to take responsibility for the welfare U-turn, right? He has to take responsibility for that. He has to take responsibility for the winter fuel U-turn. You announce a policy, you get through all the abuse, right? And then you U-turn on the policy.
I mean, I like talk radio, but
credit for doing that.
what are they bitching about?
And also, if you want to make
England going broke?
a speech around
There's a
immigration,
surprise.
where you have a multitude of advisors advising you, and you make a speech and you say
That's no
that we are
surprise.
in danger of becoming an island of strangers if it's not controlled. Something which I think actually a lot of people would agree with, which is sort of turning into this airport lounge approach to immigration here, where you need people to coalesce and have cohesion, and that's not working because so many people
It's
are
not
coming in
daylight,
separate.
so I can't see
think he
this
was
real
onto something.
well.
But then he regrets that too, as well a few weeks later. What kind of leadership is this? I'll tell you what it is, Lisa. It's completely leadership devoid of any political nous whatsoever. It's legalistic, it's boring, it's moribund, it's procedural, it's not political in any way. Grow a political antennae, or at least get someone who does. The only person I think in the Labour Party at the moment who's got a political antennae is Morgan McSweeney. But he's surrounded by a bunch of people who just don't have a clue.
What should Labour do to turn things around? 0345 6060 973, text 84850. Ali Morris on LBC 1232 News Headlines, Rachel Wright.
The Education Secretary has told LBC parents have a responsibility to help reduce levels of absenteeism in schools. Bridget Phillipson is urging them to ensure their children attend class when the new term begins this week, as she announces new support to address the problem. Reform UK have rejected criticism by the Archbishop of York over their plans to reduce illegal immigration. Stephen Cottrell had accused Nigel Farage of offering a knee-jerk and isolationist response to small boat crossings by promising mass deportations
could take
if
this
he's
and
elected.
cut over.
The Conservatives say expanding oil and gas exploration in the North Sea will bring down energy bills and reduce the reliance on foreign imports. They're pledging to maximise extraction of fossil fuels if they are re-elected. LBC weather, scattered showers developing across much of the UK today, those heaviest in the west. Drier at times with some brighter spells, particularly in the east, a high of 22 degrees.
This is LBC.
At EDF, we don't just encourage you to use less electricity, we actually reward you for it. That's why, when you use less during peak times on weekdays, we give you free electricity on Sundays. How you use it is up to you. EDF. Change is in our power. Households who reduce their weekday peak electricity usage by 50% can earn up to 16 hours of free electricity per week, subject to fair usage. For all T's and C's, visit edfenergy.com/r-power.
Because you never know what little pickles will get themselves into. For pet insurance policies as unique as they are, visit petsinnerpickle.co.uk.
Get a step closer to winning a huge £20,000. Enter now at winplus.co.uk. WinPlus, great prizes, real winners. 18 plus, GB only, T's and C's apply.
You've packed enough suitcases to know quality when you see it. Well, Saga Travel Insurance has been named a Which Best Buy. And now get 20% off when you buy before the 30th of September. Search Saga Travel Insurance for a quote today. New policies only, Standard & Plus, Which Best Buys May 2025. Terms and conditions apply. Over 50s only.
Tesco finest cod. A different kettle of fish. Pan-fried with garlic. Slowly baked in butter. Or finished with a squeeze of lemon. It'll get you hooked either way. It's why only the finest cuts of wild-caught cod are selected for our delicate and flaky cod loins. Make your everyday taste better. With Tesco Finest. Majority of larger stores excludes Northern Ireland.
Managing your business is a big
Climbing
task.
the hill, don't let
to
up
then stay on
gas.
top of the numbers as well. You're only
That's
human.
not good.
That's why the Intuit QuickBooks AI-powered platform supports your business growth as the #1 recommended cloud accounting
Those
software.
stripes in the road like that are
Based
huge.
on a survey of 506 UK accounting professionals, verify at QuickBooks.co.uk/verify.
Intersections of map here. Yeah, and they twist your nuggets on the wheel big time.
Alexa, send a comment to LBC.
Ali Mirage 1235, a summer of woes for the government and ultimate discontent on the horizon. What should Labour do to turn this around? 0345 6060 973, text 84850. Norman in Epsom, afternoon.
Afternoon, Ali.
Let's say, Norman.
Yeah, so I think the problem stems from the fact that there is no Starmerism. He doesn't have a vision. He's a problem solver. Try the problem, he'll try and solve it. What he hasn't come into
Not again.
is a clear vision.
What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Holy smokes, man. That wasn't expected at all. We are now in Spain. Thank you so much, but that was not expected.
The great political leaders want to change the world into themselves.
Okay.
Thatcher saw the world as small business and shop, that was a
Excuse my language, I'm so sorry.
In that context.
Yes.
Trump sees the whole world in terms of real estate deals.
Yeah.
So you need to have a guiding vision, and I don't think Keir Starmer has one, other than leads. Now, what
Spain.
If you don't have one, then go back and adopt some of the new Labour positions, which should be core Labour principles. Education, education. Start from there. Translate that into the modern context. What does that mean? Tough on crime, tough on the causes of crime. Translate that into the modern context. You have to keep banging on these messages for 20, 40, 50
Those
years.
white lines that you heard, the big bumps, those are intersections on maps by ProMods themselves. In most circumstances, they create, because of differences in elevation and levels between the maps and their scales, they have those intersections, those lines on the road, and they jerk my wheel really bad.
Because they were so pithy that they resonated.
It's not the proper.
They translated them into policy actions. And that's
it's not the best experience. Let's just put it that way. It can cause you to tip if you're not careful and aware
But can
of
I
it.
also offer another thing, which is this: there are other big systemic challenges facing this country. Huge challenges. I call them, let's call them the 4Ds, right? So, demographics.
My driving wheel
What is the
is
Labour government saying
6
about
years
the
old now.
demographic challenges that we face?
I'm using at the moment a G92.
What answer does it have?
So,
I'm not saying it needs to have all the answers, because we can't expect government to do all the work. But it needs to have some sort of vision around these things, or some sort of direction of travel. And it's not easy. All governments have to deal with it, but that's one.
Goodness gracious. 700 go, halfway there.
People are so worried about what it means for their jobs, right? Are they going to lose their jobs? What does that look like? What is the government doing about that in terms of engaging in the debate and leading people and providing
AI coming up on the left-hand side, trying to, or right-hand side. It's going to pass me in the right-hand lane.
Gas. And what are they doing about defence now, really? If it's such an existential threat to Russians, what are we actually doing about all of these are massive challenges?
So I agree. I think having, let's say, 4Ds is a clear starting point. Start to develop world-class positions that we want to take. World-class. How do we become world-class in these areas and put the policies in place and drive them forward? So in terms of decarbonisation, for example, and energy prices, I work in the chemical industry. It's almost gone through energy prices being too high, and no clear direction. How are we going to transform the chemical industry into a decarbonised industry? We're just about to lose our ethanol industry in this country because there was no clear policy because of the tariffs. Now, without having that bio-based ethanol, how are we going to develop bio-based, low-carbon chemicals? We've just given up on the first big one.
Well, when you've raised a number of issues, you've raised the fact that New Labour had not only pithy slogans, they also had a policy agenda to back it up. They'd spend a long time thinking about. So when they came in 97,
my stream was dropping some frames for a second. I'm like, what?
Lots of change, and people could make their
distracted.
Own whether it was good or bad. But they did stuff, and they had a vision of where they were going. We don't have that now.
It's the same way you develop business strategy.
Exactly. Norman, very good to speak to you. Thank you for your call. Mick in Liverpool. Afternoon, Mick.
Afternoon, nice to speak to you. I'm following up. I listened to it before the album. And you told me about clear standards, get real on immigration and all this stuff. I want to come this from another angle. What's the truth like? How clear standards should be doing on immigration? If I'm correct, you were a conservative going for 14 years. What you see, why should anyone listen to what you've got to say on immigration? Because I know what the conservatives feel on immigration. You get weaponized to cover up your own incompetencies, and you've got the balls to sit there and tell me you start what you should be doing, mate. How do you think?
Well, I'll tell you how I get to it. Hold on. Well, I'll tell you, and I'm perfectly right to be arrogant on this issue because a lot of the public. No, I am. No, hold on. No, Nick, I am. And I'll tell you why. No, I am. Sorry. Just wait a second. I am, because a lot of the public are very arrogant about it too, because they're fed up with it. And I tell you, I'm fed up with it. No, hold on. I'm fed up with the Tories as well. The last time I stood for the Tory party was in 2005. Not since then. The Tory party completely failed on immigration. They led people up the garden path. They sold them a pup that Brexit, post-Brexit, immigration will come down. For years, from 2010 onwards, in successive elections, they promised immigration would come down. It never did. It actually trebled from pre-Brexit. So I've got no time for the Tories on this, particularly on immigration. And that is why it's going to take them years, if ever, that they're going to be a political force again. Is that clear?
Why am I having to worry about being here? Barcelona?
I've got nothing to do with it, Joe. I'm not.
I don't know why am I in this thing.
So what? So for time immemorial. No, Mick.
This is the problem. People with your platform, right? That other clown that you've got, this Ferrari, Tittles Ferrari, so every couple of days, right? You've got massive platforms. You could use your platforms for good, but you don't. You spout the same rubbish over and over. That immigration is this massive problem. Now, the last time I looked, the Labour Party deported 35,000 people. You tell me what the Tories done.
Okay, so Mick, let me ask you this. Do you
I'm asking my question.
Sorry, what's your question?
Okay. What are we doing here? Which ones am I?
Diddly squat, but you're quite happy to sit there and lord over Keir Starmer.
But sorry, Mick. If I was Prime Minister, I would do stuff and I would get on with it and actually make some massive changes in this country. But I'm not.
Easy to say
sorry.
It's easy to say that because you're never going to be.
No, but Mick, sorry. Nor are you. At least I.
Okay, cool.
Hang on.
Just making sure I understand the difference.
Did you stand for Parliament, Mick? Have you been a local councillor?
Can't come through this one.
No, but then you know what?
You were immigrants.
Okay, you know what? I suggest you get off your backside and stop pontificating and actually try and run for public office, which I've done and you haven't, right? So don't lecture me. If I was Prime Minister, this country would be a lot better run than it is now.
Didn't think so, but you just don't know until you get there. So I'm limited on the right to, in most cases,
Reform are now coming up with some ideas you might not like, but the fact of the matter is a lot of people in this country regard it as a very salient issue, and they feel the government's doing absolutely nothing about it. So next time you call in, don't say that I'm a spokesman for the Tory
those painted lines gave a huge rumble through.
With a lot of their record.
That's weird.
Thanks, Mick, for your call. Paul in Twickenham, good afternoon.
That was really weird. It was just paint.
Very good contribution about
Why would paint make it rumble?
I'm making much the same point, Paddy. I think that what Keir Starmer needs to do, is capable of it, is to return to a vision of Christian socialism in this country, where his governing motto in his office at Parliament is do unto others as you'd have them do unto you, and serve the people with humility. And I think what he could do, one, he needs to stand up against being very strongly against what's happening in Gaza. Two, he needs to completely divorce himself from the inhumane rhetoric around small boats.
Okay, so they got a double right. That's
Make it clear that people coming here are asylum seekers, and it's legal to do it. Completely distinguish himself from the morass of this country, of the people abusing
Okay, Paul, but I've got news for you. See, that would be a principled stand to take, right? Which would take some guts. Agreed?
Yes.
Right. And what are you getting? What are you getting out of number 10? What you're getting is nothing's off the table. We might negotiate with the Taliban on returns, right? That's what you're getting. And you're also now getting the fact that they might even be open now. This is in the last few days to looking at the ECHR. That's what you're getting, Paul.
And I'm appalled by it, Ali.
There you go. Why are you surprised, though, Paul? You shouldn't be surprised. This guy has got no backbone. Sorry, Paul. Go on.
Well, the point I'm trying to make is that we need a complete change of approach from government. We're not going to get it from Mr. Starmer, I fear. We might have got it from people like Rachel Maskell, who was, had the whip withdrawn for daring to speak up for the poor in the debate on welfare reform. That sort of practice needs to finish. But we need a government that says, do unto others as you'd have them do unto you, Christian socialism, and also let's deal with homeless people and arrange asylum.
Who listens to this junk? These guys are just complaining. They're just complaining, mate.
At Mayo
Expressing
Clinic,
their
we're fixing the
opinions.
unfixable, combining robotics and an endoscope to
So close and still so far.
Radio bit.
Just a fucked up dream with the flesh and the blood that you call your soul. Flip it inside out.
Yeah, okay. I want
Keep
that
left.
one.
My only hope.
Okay, well, we're gonna get all sorts of copyright strikes if I leave this on too long. But what the heck, we'll listen to a few songs. Otherwise, I'm just gonna pull over and turn it off at the next pit stop, which we should probably do here fairly soon. Where's my next one? We got a ways to go before I get fuel. Okay. Aragon? Aragon. You know who Aragon is. Alright, so we gotta keep the revs up in this part of the world down. I end up burning more gas, but should recover faster going uphill. What is that? It's just an arch over the road for animals or something. Birds can sit there and spit on the window. Weird. Okay, green light. That means I can do this. Whoa, what was that all about? Thank you. Oh, it messes with my head when it does that. It's like, oh, don't crash.
Keep left and then exit left. Exit left.
Exit left, left, or left, left? Oh, God. I hate that. Ooh. Something about radar patrol. Speed by radar.
Keep left.
Keep left. You better be good about this, because I'm going to be pissed if this takes me off the route. Ugh, I hate when it does that. Okay, we gotta get gas up here.
I'll find a new route. Turn right.
Oh, short jacked it. Okay. $5.11, huh? Like you're supposed to use that before you turn. Really? I didn't know that. Ah, so sorry.
Aiškėja tragiškos nelaimės, per kurią žuvo Lietuvos ledo ritulio legenda Mindaugas Kieras aplinkybės. Pasak Delfi, 45 metų vyras vakar popietę Anykščių rajone Šventosios upėje plaukiojo baidare, iš jos iššoko į vandenį ir nebeišnėrė. Kūnas rastas maždaug 150 metrų nuo įvykio vietos. Pradėtas ikiteisminis tyrimas. Užuojauta šeimai reiškia Kiero kolegos.
Maybe we did that, that's why. Yep. You see that rock that was there that was bright green? That's ProMods. And because it had to draw its object, it went, what was this thing? This thing special. Lag, 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 lag.
Rusijos armija praėjusią naktį evakuavo Odesos ir Černihivo regionus. Ten paleisti 142 dronai. Sužeistas mažiausiai vienas žmogus, apgadinta gyvenamų ir kitų pastatų energetikos infrastruktūros. Dėl to be elektros liko mažiausiai 60 000 gyventojų. Rugsėjo 1-osios išvakarėse policija stiprino patikras keliuose. Atsižvelgia būtent padės viešųjų kelių žemė. Savo ruožtu piliečiai ruošiasi vėl išlaukti transporto srautams. Eismo kai kur reguliuos policija, žadama sustiprinti A juostų kontrolę. Lietuvos futbolo A lygoje šiandien laukia dvejos rungtynės. 17 val. Džiugas prieš Šiaulius, o pusę 7 Vilniaus Žalgiris namuose žais prieš Panevėžį. Kaip jau skelbė TV3, pastarosios rungtynės greičiausiai bus paskutinės, kai prie Žalgirio vairo stovi Vladimiras Čeburinas. Jį turėtų pakeisti Rolandas Džiaukštas. Kalendorinis ruduo prasidės saulėtais ir šiltais orais, rytoj žymesnių kritulių nenumatoma, trumpai palynoti gali nebent naktį ir tik rytiniuose rajonuose. Vietomis boluos rūkas. Temperatūra naktį nuo 9 iki 14, pietrytiniuose rajonuose apie 16, dieną nuo 20 iki 25 laipsnių.
This is one of those nuances that's slightly different for Spain than France and all these others. Just the locations in Central where they have their tolls. So, road markings and such. Okay, tunnel's going to be interesting. These usually go either really easy or complex. That one was okay. This one long. It's always kind of nerve-wracking going through those because we've had ProMods issues in the past with them. There was one in London, I think it was. You ran into it and you completely crashed your vehicle out. It was an awful experience. Driving along and all then kaboom! Okay. I want to take this AI out so I don't have the hammer glitch. But I can't because it's police, or gendarme. Policia. And that trailer just started to go. What is it with this? Ugh.
Keep left. Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
God. Man, really? Must have really redrew the inside of this. Why are there spikes on top? I don't get that. Why were there spikes? Just spikes on top. Doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying, man? That's weird. Alright. Sip of coffee. 300 to go. Going back and forth to try and prevent this odd AI spawning a bit. Ugh, come on, man.
Top sport, lažybos. Top sport.
Nesaikingas lošimas gali sukelti priklausomybę.
Rugsėjį Lietuvos futbolo rinktinė grįžta į Kauną. Rugsėjo 4 dieną lietuviai Dariaus ir Girėno stadione priims Maltos komandą, o jau rugsėjo 7 laukia dvikova su pasaulio futbolo galiūnais Nyderlandų futbolininkais. Jūs privalote čia būti. Bilietus platina kakava.lt, futbolo radijas, radio centras. Rock FM.
Okay, we gotta take this exit.
Keep left.
It wants me to stay. Okay, so of course, there's your AI showing up just to give me grief, cause me problems. Okay, I don't know how far down I gotta go on speed here, but I'm gonna drop this 37. Yeah, that makes sense. We're gonna slow down. Thanks. See ya. I need to turn the traffic up a bit.
Keep right and then exit right. Exit right. Turn right.
Definitely gotta adjust the brakes. Oh, it's too hard. Shouldn't have stopped that fast. Alright, so we're closing in on it. Just about done. Got about 10 minutes to go. A lot of red rock in this part of the world. I noticed this before when I was flying over it. You can't come around me, dude. I have a car back there, a red one. I don't know what kind, can't make it out in the mirror. Drift over to keep it back there as much as possible.
Galingam ir labai sėkmingam Green Day kūriniui Basket Case jau daugiau nei 30 metų. Nepaisant šio fakto, tai yra pati klausomiausia visų laikų grupės daina. Tiesa, ji nėra apie pačius smagiausius pasaulyje dalykus. Grupės lyderis Bilis Džo Armstrongas čia pasakoja apie įkankimusį nerimą, panikos priepuolius ir panašiai. Beje, ir dainos pavadinimas Basket Case reiškia emociškai nestabilų, nepatikimą žmogų.
Daina su šauktuku. Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all
I see it back there. I just can't tell if it's gaining or not. Alright, well, anyway.
Pirmą kartą Lietuvoje Power Metal legenda Masterplan. Jei tau patinka Halloween, Accept ir Udo prilaičia. Garsiausios Masterplan dainos ir naujausia kūryba Vilniuje rugsėjo 26 dieną Tūbė vakaris.
No, I don't see it back there. I was moving around a bit in the lanes just to see if it was AI was back there. It's going to spawn something fairly soon because I'm going to have to turn. Look at that trailer lane. Oof. Okay. So let's cut across. Yeah, right off the gas.
Keep left.
Keep left what? Okay, so we're gonna have the zigzaggies all the way in. Of course. There's decent scenery here.
Keep left. Keep left.
Okay, so am I supposed to go this way?
Recomputing.
Nope, apparently not.
Keep right.
Don't you like how you got 5% damage?
Get ready to turn left.
Oh. And logistic
Turn
guy
left.
here. Okay, got it.
It's all over now.
Right. Okay, where is over there? Sure. I'll put it over there for more points. We can do that. I gotta shift gears though. Oop. I see. Put the trailer in the way, didn't you? Yes, you did. Look at you. Trailer damage? Oh, look at trailer damage. What? Seriously, what'd we do? Oh, don't hurt the trash can. Yep, that's why the trailer was there. Okay. Ah, that's good. That's what I thought. I should have just backed it all the way in that way anyway. Oh, we'll straighten this out and come in the other way. Alright. Come on. Come on. What are you doing? Thank you. Now, I can't tell if I got enough. Okay. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, too tight. Fair enough. Come on. I don't want to take my mirror off. Okay. All right. Now, push and pull. And then follow it. Bada bing, bada boom. Rock and roll. Look at that. Woohoo. What you got for offers here? Villarreal. Ooh, Another cross-country one. Well, before I do that, I'm going to buzz into town here and take a look at what's available in town. And because we are, yeah, we're going to do this. All right, good to go. Go back to drive.
Let's do this.
And we are at the 1.5 hour mark, so thank you everybody for being here. I'm going to run over and get myself a tank of gas and pick up
turn right.
Woohoo!
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Turn right. Yeah.
Exit now.
Okay.
At the roundabout, take the third exit. Keep right.
Wow. Okay.
Exit now. Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Ooh, froze. That was odd.
Get ready to turn left.
Jeez. What was that? Just a way to catch more money out of your pocket. Alright. Let's repair everything. What do we... 10 grand? Oof, that guy up. Alright.
Turn left.
Should we buy a garage before you go? Yeah, let's buy a garage.
Here we are. Safe and sound.
Here we are. Yes, we want the garage. Let's see what this cheap little one looks like. There's a couch. Cool. Mm-hmm. Think we can afford it. Let's see what it looks like. There we go. Nice. That's what we're talking about. I'll go fuel this up and then park it. So one of the advantages, for those that don't know, one of the advantages of having these upgraded garages is your diesel price. So you can see here in Spain, instead of paying $5.11, I'm paying $4.34. That adds up. Rock and roll. Geez, that jerks my wheel around really bad. I gotta adjust the tension. Cool, man. Alright. So, with that being said, we're gonna park it and turn off the engine. There you go, Big Red. Thanks for being here. Like and subscribe. We're going to be doing more convoys and things like that over the future. More to come, but I'm also going to do some side touring here, both in ATS and ETS2. So you get a chance to see a few things that I get to see, and the upgraded models and things like that. Again, thanks for being here. Have a terrific day. Cheers.